Heavy week.
Yeah. If you thought that we're low on news this week, just wait till wait a little bit. We're gonna be just arms filled of news. So, all right. So,
Little YouTube video.
oh yeah, that's not the. Hang on a minute, and you're not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that. There's nothing to see here. This is not the joy you're looking for. Okay. So, you have been playing said game, talking about Animal Crossing. So you played Animal Crossing, the new mobile game that just came out. What are your initial impressions with the game?
Well, I'm not a big Animal Crossing like player to begin with. Like, I don't have a problem with the franchise. I think it's wonderful and fun, and it gives that feeling of like for people to play Harvest Moon or something to that effect. It's relaxing, but it was never my jam because I don't play games like that. I'm very action orientated when I play my games. Um, so going into this, I was like, I wonder how they're gonna make. First and foremost, you were showing footage of somebody wearing a voter hat, and that is making me angry because I want. Um, but I was apprehensive going into it because again, I'm not a big fan of Animal Crossing. So uh, when sorry, read the chat. So when I was so going into this, like I started to really enjoy it. It seemed like a good phone or mobile game. However, about 2 days after playing it, I started to care less and less at a rapid rate because I had noticed that nothing changes. It's just the same thing over and over and over. For a while there, it was neat and it was cool. It was new, but that newness wore off very fast.
Okay.
And again, that's me because I know that there's going to be tons of people who continue to play this game, who continue to have fun with it and make their own little campsite, and they're going to look at all these characters and they're adorable and they're fun, and you're going to keep changing how things look and adding to it and yada yada yada, so on and so on. And that's awesome. But for me, there just isn't a whole lot of leg room for me, so I'm probably going to stand up and walk away from it. But that's on a personal thing. Like, I can't stress that enough. That's me, not you.
Right, definitely. I was gonna say, I've heard that the game controls really well. Like,
Very well.
yeah. Um, some would say this should have been how it should have been in the last series. Well, I mean, Animal Crossing, there isn't much to really worry about controls wise. Like, there's no, it's particularly not an action type of game. So like, you're pretty much walking around doing your daily activities and so on. So it's good to hear the fact that it controls well and it's fine. This game will still make a ton of money because it's Animal Crossing.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't doubt that it's gonna just
I
be
don't like
so much.
microtransactions. Hold on, let me spend $120 in Animal Crossing.
Well, yeah, because Animal Crossing holds you by the balls. To some people, not everybody, not everybody.
I just find the hypocrisy in it, and I'm going to state it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a weird situation regarding that. And I guess everybody has a different moral code when it comes to like, hey.
Well, Chrissy Teigen, like, she put on this diatribe, this whole fucking diatribe about, sorry, I'm looking at Facebook. This whole diatribe on Twitter about, yeah, Valeria, exactly. About she doesn't like the game. I'm actually looking for a series of tweets because she started to get irritated with it. Let me see if I can find it. But
Yeah.
if I can't find it, basically what she was trying to say was that it almost seemed like she was mad at the repetitiveness of it.
Animal
And not
Crossing?
like, yeah, not like just like, I'm kind of done because it's repetitive, but like legit mad because she's like, I am a player of this through and through, and it's kind of disheartening that this is how it is. I really wish I could find it because I am not doing a good job at explaining it. I also am trying to find it and talk at the same time. Let me just type in Chrissy Teigen. That might help, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, which is a little saddening to hear, but I think in due time they'll add more content. It's whether a question like how fast will they put out more content for the game.
Here we go. I found it. Do, do, do. Okay. I don't know which is first, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay.
Josie says, Pocket Animal Crossing might be okay for you AC newbies, but for us Tom Nook loyalists, it is merely a hit of the crack that is actually real Animal Crossing. It lacks the heart, the soul. It's a sandwich with no meat, a car without tires. These Pocket Animal Crossing animal people things, they aren't your friends. They're jerks. Who makes certain couch demands before visiting someone's house, then shows a video montage of them sleeping on it? I hate these people. That being said, I've spent $120 on Leaf tickets. So, like that whole thing had gotten like a sort of firestorm on Twitter because the people who were disagreeing with her were sitting there saying like it's a fun side thing. Thank you, Valère. It's a fun side thing. It's not meant to be full Animal Crossing, but it's a free mobile game. What were you expecting?
Yeah, I think so too. It's there's a lot of obviously a lot of promise. And people love Animal Crossing. But we'll see. I can't really speak too much of it. I know that it came out. I haven't really played it myself because I'm not really into Animal Crossing myself. Like I know of it. I'm be sad to say like I don't have a Tom Nook amiibo, which I do. But like
Animal Crossing is a big franchise. Like
it's huge.
I constantly hear people shouting on Twitter and social media in general that like if you watch a direct that Nintendo's doing, you'll see a lot of people in the comments asking for a Animal Crossing on the Switch, and that sounds like a great idea. But like even New Leaf drove me nuts because at a certain point, like it was like. In my mind, when I play a game and a series of characters say, we need a bunch of this stuff, and you need to find this stuff for us. But the game goes, okay, so after a certain time, that stuff comes back, and you just have to wait. That's very boring to me. So I don't want to do that. Animal Crossing New Leaf does that as well, but they give you the options to have it come back with money.
Yeah. I think that. When it comes to the last mobile games that Nintendo's put out recently, Animal Crossing, the Mario side-scrolling game, and then the Fire Emblem Heroes game.
The Fire Emblem was by far the best one. They still
absolutely the best one is the Fire Emblem in my opinion. And it's interesting because it's like this is another front that they've later, Jason. This is another front that Nintendo chose to go down toward as far as like we're going to tackle the mobile space now alongside the console space. And so far they've been 1 out of 3 so far when it comes to games they put out. Now, as far as like they'll definitely keep putting out more games for the mobile space for sure. But in regards to when exactly they figure out like what works and what doesn't work, it's going to take some trial and error. Or at least look what's trending in the games section in apps.
Yeah, I think honestly, I want to see. I don't want to see Nintendo. I know why they're doing it because obviously it makes a stupid amount of money. But I would rather see what they did with Super Mario Run, where it's a $10 game and you got a full game out of it. May albeit short as hell, but you got a full game out of it. Fire Emblem Heroes was it was a really cool concept, and I think that worked best with the free to play model, and then Miitomo was just social media. Miitomo was just boiled down social media.
I totally forgot about Miitomo. That's right. that was the thing that happened. That is right. Okay. I am again, like I'll give benefit of the doubt Nintendo for trying and to continue to work on the mobile space, but as far as like if they'll figure it out, I do not know. They've definitely have shown some interest, and definitely, for the most part, they've been a miss and a hit. As far as like what they've put out there on mobile space, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah. It's too early right now, but like in due time, I think we'll have a better understanding of that. Or Nintendo will keep up with the mobile space. Who knows? Like it may be to the point where it's not making them money, or it's not working too well, and it may pull out at some point. Because it was a big deal when they announced it. Like when it's like, hey, we're going to mobile. Like it was a big deal when they announced it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll say this much: like a lot of Pocket Camp is like as you would expect from Animal Crossing. But the weird part about it is it like at a certain point just feels like chores.
Yeah. Well, that is.
I mean, that's arguably what Animal Crossing feels like in general.
Yeah.
For the sake of Pocket Camp, that's what I felt like. I was like, okay, I got to get this, this, and this, and this done, so I can get this, this, and this done. And then it was like, all right, I put it away.
Yeah. So, for those who might have gone Animal Crossing, let us know in the post show what do you think of it. All right. So, it is time for Thor. No. We're having a movie talk right now. Okay. Oops. Wrong. Sorry. Boom. There we go.
Whatever your opinion is, Anthony, it's wrong.